I wanted to do a short video, just a little bit of a tutorial on how to do my rolls they are just going crazy in the last few days. We did a video and my son is editing it now because it was pretty long. You know, I went through the whole process of actually the Joy Deem and making these rolls and everything. So it was a fairly long one, so I need him to edit it back some. So while we wait to do that, I'll just kind of show you my rolls, and they are these rolls, and I did a little video here of them. I'll play that real quick.
Hop, step left, right, left, and hop, hop. Big bunny ears go flop, flip, flop in the Easter bunny. Bop, bop, hop, hop. Bop, bop, bop.
Have you ever seen the Easter bunny?
Have you ever seen the Easter bunny?
Cuddly cute with a soft white tummy.
Cuddly cute with a soft white tummy.
The only rabbit of its kind. Brings Easter eggs at Easter time.
How many eggs can you find in the Easter bunny? Pop, pop, step left, right, left, and hop, hop. Big bunny ears go flop, flip, flop in the Easter bunny. Pop, pop, hop, hop. Pop, pop, pop.
And that was pretty much the video, and it is actually getting quite a few plays. I'm not real sure how to find my videos on this part. I'm always on my phone doing it, so I was going to show you. Let's see. What's on your mind, a reel? Let's see. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm not going to show you, but I had quite a few views on it. I think I had like 3,500 views on it. So, this is they just keep blowing up. This is my original post for that. Is that the one? I keep putting, well, I put them in the cinnamon roll group. I believe this is the original post I had for it, and I put it in the cinnamon roll group and everything. Yeah, this is the Joy Dean, and this shows how I rolled them out, and this is just, you know, granulated sugar, like a cup of granulated sugar. I didn't use a whole cup on each one of these, but I mixed a cup and then like 4 drops of food coloring. And then I measured them and cut them with a pizza cutter. These ones were 2-inch strips right here. And this is how they turned out, like after I rolled them. And this was after they were baked. And then I put some icing on them. Let me see if I can find the other one. These were ones I did with just the green. And there's the Joy Dean again. Joy Dean. These ones I wanted to be a little bit bigger. But I did a whole St. Patrick's thing with the sugar. Trying to find one where I actually used the Joy Deem, and I showed that I used the Joy Deem. This is one I did basically the same thing, and I did a dough that was, it was like kind of tie-dyed. I tried to mix it in, but it like the dye wouldn't mix in very well because of the consistency of the dough. So I ended up doing kind of a tie-dyed thing with it. And that's how those turned out. It's the same recipe and everything, and then I do add a teaspoon of cake batter extract, just, you know, to give it some more flavor, because I'm not putting cinnamon in most of these. The St. Patty's Day one I did, but I haven't been putting it in this one. All right. So that was the first one. I was hoping to show you a little bit with the Joy Deem. That thing is so awesome. Here's the ones that I dipped in sugar. So after I did all this and rolled them, I had dipped them in sugar. Just all the different colors, and here's one of the regular ones I put in there too. I just wanted to see how these colors held up and everything. And they didn't necessarily hold up, but it gave it kind of a cool look to it. So they ended up being pretty neat too. And I tried to put a little bit of color in the frosting, but it didn't really show up in the pictures or anything. See, like those ones. Yep, actually I did put the colored frosting on both of them, or drizzle, but you couldn't tell. And there's the 3 different ones together. But yeah, I used my mat and just kind of cut it with a pizza cutter. Let's see if I use the Joy Dean in this one. I did some unicorn rolls too. The same kind of concept. And these ones baked a little lighter. And then I just added the sanding sugar on the top to give it like the unicorn effect. So I thought those turned out pretty cool. Guess I'm not really going to show you the Joy Dean. But these rolls are just, I mean, they are just going crazy. Here's some rolls I made for my parents to take down. They're headed down to Georgia, or to Alabama, and to, my aunt used to live in Georgia, and to Florida. So, but yeah, this is how I do them. I just kind of measure it out and, run the ruler along and then cut it with a pizza cutter and roll them up that way. And this is showing how much it rose in the Joy Dean. And did I show more of the Joy Dean in this one? I called them Snowbird Cinnamon Rolls because they were going with my parents. I tried baking them in these aluminum pans, but I didn't care for that as much. And there's the Joy Dean. I love this thing. It is so awesome. It mixes and then kneads your dough, and then it'll rise your dough too. So it's been like quite a godsend actually. And there's my mat with the measurements. Roll them out. Try to get it as square as possible, and then do the measuring and mark them, and then you just take your pizza cutter and cut. And I thought the swirls turned out really good in these ones. And I used dark brown sugar in my cinnamon rolls so that I just like the effect. Plus it makes them a little gooier too. But yeah, I thought they baked a little darker, but my mom was loving them. She was loving them. She likes that part of them. So they worked out okay. All right, and that's how those turned out. But I will be doing a video on and putting it up about how to not only use the Joy Dean, but also a tutorial on how to do these rolls. I made the whole thing like while I was on tape, so as soon as it gets that edited, I will get that up. But if you don't mind, like, comment, and subscribe, and when the video comes up or any other videos, get posted, then you'll be alerted to that. I have my regular YouTube channel, and I have these groups where I play this game, and I own like 3 groups, and there are a lot of videos with that, but there are some cooking videos, and I'm going to go ahead and do another channel that's completely, I've already got it made, I just don't have any videos loaded on it yet. But these rolls they're just going so fast. I mean, they're just blowing up everywhere. Every time I turn around, they're posted somewhere. Okay, well, they're posted here. I'm a moderator on this group too. And So they are posted on this group, and I didn't even know when she posted this that they had been shared into the sourdough discard recipes at that point. So I didn't even know about that. So that's pretty cool. And then in the cinnamon roll group, which I love too, it's a great group. Let me see. I'll just search myself. But these are the unicorn ones, but these ones have really gone crazy. The sugar dipped ones, I have 1.8, like 1,800 views, 264 shares. And this one I have 1,000 views and 239 shares. And there's my Joy Deem. Maybe that shows a little bit better. But you just put your dry ingredients in, and then you put your wet ingredients on after you turn it on, and it starts mixing it itself, mixes the dough, and then you rise it in there. And this is what I'm talking about with cutting the cinnamon rolls this way. Works out really nice. They roll really nice. I think those were 1.5 inch rolls. Yeah. And they rise up really nice because the Joy Deem has, really mixed them and kneaded them well. So I'm really thrilled with the Joy Deem. This was before the Joy Deem when I was doing it myself, and I thought these rolls looked pretty cool, but they kind of don't even nearly do as well as the others. So they kind of baked up like that. And let's see. And this was, I believe, before the Joy Deem too. Nope, that is the Joy Deem, right? I think that was the first time I used it. It really was. You put the flour in first, then you're wet. These cinnamon roll groups really got me thinking about cinnamon rolls and what you can do with them. So really thrilled to be in here. Really thrilled to be in Carter's group, cinnamon roll group. Let's see, there was one other, Brookie's Cookies. Okay. My post in Brookie's Cookies has gone crazy. She contacted me, asked if she could put my cinnamon rolls in, and I was like, yeah, that would be awesome, because I love her site and I watch her videos and everything. And I'm at 7,900 in 3 days, and it's been shared 3,100 times. I don't know why I'm hesitating on saying those. It's just like blowing my mind. So I just appreciate Brookie's Cookies so much. And every time I turn around, like even one of my girlfriends said, she said, I got shared this. Let me see. She said that somebody shared it with her. It's just like, that's my friend. So right here, yeah. So that was pretty cool. They said, wouldn't this be cool to make? And it was me. She's my friend. Oh, there's her mom. But yeah, so, and then there was a dye group too. This one here that posted it. So, but yeah. So this one too has, gotten some, like every time I turn around, I'm seeing it on somebody's wall or something. So I will get that video up, but I just kind of wanted to give an explanation. But I do use a copycat Cinnabon recipe, but I mean, you could use any recipe if you wanted to. And then I just add like a teaspoon of cake batter extract to it to give it some flavor, because without the cinnamon, they taste more like just a sweet roll than a cinnamon roll. So it just gives it a little more flavor and everything. And then, for the actual filling, I just use butter and and then I do the sugar on top of it and cut them. And the sugar, like I said, 1 cup of sugar to about 4 drops of food coloring. And that's how I do it. And if anybody makes them, I'd love for you to share them on my wall. I mean, that would be so cool. I'd love to see like how everybody else's turns out, you know, their interpretation of them and everything. So, would be awesome. But I'm going to cut this video off because my son's on his way and we're going to I have some cookies I've been thinking about in my head for about a week, and I want to get them done and get them on video too. And he should be editing that video hopefully today, get it done, and then we can get that up too. So how exciting and how wonderful. Go ahead and follow me if you'd like, and I'll be trying to do content hopefully every day because I have a million things in my head. And like I said, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll get that other channel up and going and post some videos in there too. And have a happy cinnamon roll day.